Welcome, everyone, to a great Sunday night with the NBA here on 2K Sports. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. DeRozan out there with Green, and it's Vucevic. Then there's the great one, and it's Dosunmu in at the two-guard spot. And for Cleveland, at the guard positions, it's Garland and Mitchell. Niang out there with Okoro. And it's Smith in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. It is still early in the season, Greg. You'd like to think we have teams figured out, but do we really?
Not at all, Kevin. This is the time period where fan bases freak out because of records. There's still a lot of identity to be found with every team.
And it's the Cavaliers to start out. For three, Mitchell. And it's the great one with the rebound. On the wing, Green. To the inside, and Vucevic throws it down.
I think you can make a strong case that Draymond Green is the best passing four in the league. Unreal court vision.
Mitchell passes to Garland. Okoro kicks to Niang. Smith dishes to Garland. Lets it go from deep. Draymond Green with the rebound. And so Green will bring it up for the Bulls. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, torrid shooting in that one. Some of it was good play calling. Some of it was just making tough shots.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused, and they made everything they looked at.
Mitchell outside. Okoro passes to Niang. Smith surveying the D. A wide open look here for Garland. It's good, the assist that time from Smith.
Well, that's the ball handling skills of Darius Garland on full display. This guy is skilled at creating opportunities.
Here's the pass to Dosunmu. Cracks in the tray.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now, here's Mitchell. He's coming off a 22-point game against Phoenix.
He was active all night on the defensive end as well. With all the steals he came away with, he had him totally rattled.
Here's the great one. With the teardrop, Vucevic. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
One thing Garland has always done is shoot, Doris. Now he's connecting at a higher clip.
Well, Kevin, we know that shooters shoot, and if you have that mindset, you never go away from it. The key for Darius Garland is the talent has always been there. He entered the league so young, efficiency was going to become a natural part of his game. And now, all of a sudden, the ability to include his teammates. This guy has a wealth of talent.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Garland feeling it out a little bit. Okoro passes to Garland. It's deflected. Now here's Dosunmu, covered by Mitchell. DeRozan's shot is off.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Screen by Niang. Garland, no good.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Green, the screen. DeRozan, bounce pass. Now, here's Dosunmu. He's tightly guarded. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Here's Okoro. Scoreless thus far. Mitchell's shot is good.
Boy, if you let Donovan Mitchell get comfortable shooting the basketball, you're in for a tough night. That's an easy catch and shoot.
Green with a screen on Garland. Here's the great one into the lane.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. For Cleveland, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Mitchell right side. The dish to Okoro. Pass to Garland. And he converts the layup. Garland's got 5.
Well, you ignore the contact, finish the shot. Great concentration from Mr. Garland.
Intercepted. Pass to Niang. Back to Garland. Smith sets the pick for Garland. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's the great one, guarded by Garland. And here is Dosunmu. 11 points for him in that last game against Philadelphia. Vucevic with the bucket.
Nikola Vucevic skilled at rolling hard to the rim after setting the screen. That is a smart play.
Now, here's Garland, trailing by 4. The 15-footer, good. He has 7.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Doubled by Smith. Passes it to Dosunmu. Launches a 3. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And good from DeRozan with a sweet move.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
Now, Garland. He's coming off a 37-point game against Phoenix.
I thought his physicality was crucial, too. You know, he kept the defense on their toes and repeatedly got to the free throw line.
Here's the great one, and he uses the glass on the layup.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 6-point game. From deep. And DeMar DeRozan pulls it down. Bulls have gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. Here's the great one, guarded by Garland. Outside, Green. DeRozan passes to Vucevic. He gets that one. And it's an 8-point Bulls lead.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Chicago's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Green with a screen on Garland. To the right side. Fires from deep. They get it back. Vucevic. And then Vucevic slams it in.
Nikola Vucevic has averaged double-digit rebounds for the vast majority of his career. You want him to get to work on the offensive end? No problem.
Garland with it. 7 points in the game. He kicks it to Okoro. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
The Bulls leading by 7. Dosunmu, the pass to DeRozan. Good D by Mitchell. The Cavaliers shooting just about an even 40% to start. Now here is Smith, coming off a solid outing against Phoenix. And there's the pass to Garland. Smith sets the pick for Garland. Mitchell outside. Pocket 6. That 3 off the mark.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
They kick it out to Green. Just his first attempt. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Here's the great one, guarded by Garland. Really left alone that time. DeRozan's got 7.
And off to an incredible start here early from long range.
Mitchell outside. Puts up a deep three. Again, Mitchell missing.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
Attention fans, on the court now is your
Chicago making some changes. Light comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Ball subbed in for Dosunmu.
for your Cavs powerhouse dance team.
LeVert against White. Strus passes to Garland. Just 5 on the clock. Fires for 3. And it's the Great One with the rebound. The Great One's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Picked by Vucevic. Here's the Great One. Vucevic to the pass to the Great One. They kick it out to Green. Pass to the Great One. Here's White. Another 3 for Chicago.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out throughout the game.
And here are the Cavaliers now, following the three-point basket by Chicago. Miles a screen on Ball to stop the run. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Here's a guy who is not shy about sharing the basketball. If you are open, Darius Garland will find you.
Vucevic gets double teamed. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Pass to Merrill. Unloads. Draymond Green with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's the Great One. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
3 points.
And it's 7 points for the Great One.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Merrill can't hit.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
The Great One, he makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Lonzo Ball.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Merrill gets the bucket.
This guy is such a good all-around player. Karis LeVert sharpening his court awareness and finding his open teammates.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Ball. It's hauled in by Lyle. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trail by 14. Drains it from beyond the arc.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Green, the screen, driving to the basket. And out of bounds. The Cavaliers will take it.
Substitution on the court.
So it's Chicago. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. Back right after this. And welcome back to the for the Bulls. Luke Cornette, he's checked in for Vucevic. Dosunmu comes in for Kobe White. And the great one subbed in for Lonzo Ball.
Let him hear it.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Greg, there's been a scoring surge throughout the league. Is that due to poor defense, or is it to the rising talent level?
Listen, teams are still defending, and the rules might have helped some. There is no doubt that there's not as much grabbing and holding. But these guys are scoring from all over the court and doing things we've just never seen before.
So the Bulls 5 right now. We'll see DeRozan and Williams playing it forward. Great one out there with Dosunmu. And it's Cornette in at the 5. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Bulls leading by 10. DeRozan passes to the great one. Outside Williams. And again, no good by Chicago.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Porter finds Strus. Miles passes to Mitchell. And here's Strus for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Strus has got 6 in the quarter.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Williams, a screen on Porter. The great one passes to Williams. He feeds it to DeRozan. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Passes it to LeVert from outside the arc. Rebound by the Bulls. The great one's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Rosen dishes to Williams. He gets it in there. Williams has got 5 now.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Mitchell outside. Here's Porter. LeVert against DeRozan. 6 to shoot. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And it's Chicago with the rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. Their last encounter was in Chicago.
Yeah, they cruised to a win in these teams' last encounter, and their field goal percentage was off the charts. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
LeVert against DeRozan. Shoots over LeVert. And it's DeRozan missing. The Cavaliers trail by 13. There's the triple. The rebound by Dosunmu. The Bulls have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. And it's the great one missing. Cleveland's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. The great one in that last game against the 76ers played some superb ball. He scored 45 points, and what a game it was, posting a triple-double and put on a show. That stat line was really unbelievable. It's something you really had to see to appreciate. Back to you guys.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Lyles. George Niang comes in for Max Strus. Okoro's checked in for Karis LeVert. And it's Garland in for Porter. And then for Chicago, Vucevic checked in for Luke Cornette. Green comes in for Patrick Williams. And it's Kobe White in for DeMar DeRozan. White with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Green, the pass to Vucevic. Here's Dosunmu. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 3 assists tonight. It's Garland with the ball for the Cavaliers. 17-point game. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And in that one, the offensive execution made the difference. They found and exploited the mismatch repeatedly.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense.
The pass to Dosunmu. With the drive, and it's Dosunmu with the jam.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Now, here's Garland. Mitchell kicks to Garland. Looking to get back on track here. Smith the pass to Mitchell. Cleveland moving the ball around. Three-pointer. Smith, no luck.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Back to White. Vucevic a screen on Mitchell. White inside, covered by Mitchell. Pass to Dosunmu. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Smith's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Okoro. Tries from 10. The shot's good from Smith.
Boy, that's a high percentage look by Jalen Smith. Exactly what you want your big man to create.
We've seen some promising growth from Jalen Smith, haven't we, Doris? He's asserting himself more, and it shows.
He is, Kevin, and we're talking about a 6'10" guy, lean frame, has some shooting ability. It's a matter of this guy keeping that aggression and keeping that focus. There's still a long way to go, but you love that he's starting to carve a little niche in this league.
Here's Garland after the made shot from the great one. Niang finds Garland. Screen by Niang. In the corner, Smith with it. Pass to Niang. From downtown. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Absolutely tenacious guys. Stuck right on him defensively. Bothered that shot.
Here's the great one. Guarded by Garland. Picked by Vucevic. Dosunmu, the pass to Vucevic. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Cavaliers trail by 18. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
To the middle, here's Mitchell. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And it's 7 points for Donovan Mitchell. Here's the great one. 12 points for him. Inside, pass to Dosunmu. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got his 3rd assist on the night.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Now, here's Garland. He has 7. Mitchell outside. And there's the feed to Smith. Kicks it out to Garland. Hands it from downtown. Garland's got 10.
Garland feels comfortable from just about anywhere beyond the arc, including that short corner.
Vucevic a screen on Garland. The great one passes to Vucevic. Outside, White. Green with a screen for White. Over Mitchell. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Cavaliers making a switch here. LeVert's checked in. And the Bulls making a change also. DeMar DeRozan. He's checked in for White. The Cavaliers trail by 16. Outside Garland. Baseline J on the way, and the shot goes in. Garland's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Big night for Darius Garland. He's been a headache for the defense.
Here's the great one, guarded by Garland. Here's the great one, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Cleveland shooting their first free throw of the evening.
Darius Garland, 1 shot.
Garland, no good on the free throw.
I think, guys, you have to love the confidence Darius Garland brings to the game. This guy acts decisively. He's a quick decision maker. Even though he's young, he's not afraid to lead.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Another three for Cleveland.
That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter, his 3rd overall.
Vucevic, a screen on Garland. Here he goes. And Vucevic throws it down.
Well, Nikola Vucevic can score against excellent defense. That is a good finish in close.
And here's LeVert. He has yet to score. And Garland has it in the corner. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. LeVert's got 3 assists now in this one. And so that's the end of the first half. The Bulls on top. They lead by 12. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse.
Fans, let's hear it for your arena entertainment.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Chicago Bulls.
I don't think you can expect them to perform better offensively than they did in the first half, honestly. So the question becomes, Shaq, how do you sustain that efficiency?
Yeah, we see teams get a lead and they become trigger happy. Got to stay disciplined.
Okay, time now to see how the Eastern Conference is starting to shape up.
Well, right now for Chicago, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game here, guys, from Darius Garland.
It's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
The wing set for him, Mitchell and Okoro. Smith is out there with George Niang. And it's Garland in a point guard. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And the pass to Okoro. Smith outside. Shot clock at 6. He dishes it to Garland. Okoro wide open. He fires. And a miss there on the triple. Pass to the great one. Down low, Green lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Bulls lead by 17.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Smith kicks to Niang. Screen by Niang. pass to Garland. The three, good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Garland's got 23.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Green with a screen on Garland. Here's the great one, guarded by Garland. Here's the great one, rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. The Cavaliers trail by 14, passes to Garland. Smith sets the pick for Garland. Misses the three.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Cavaliers are trying to win now while also developing a young superstar in the making in Evan Mobley. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, "What we're trying to build is never putting one person above the greater success of the team. So it's a balance, because when we get to our best, I believe Evan can be our most impactful player. But it's on us to get him there." Kevin?
I like that approach. Thanks, D.A. Here's Garland after the made shot from the great one. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Fast break, Chicago. Here's Green. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, make no mistake, Draymond Green will bully you on the interior if you allow it. You've got to make sure he doesn't force the issue.
The Bulls have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Well, to me, the infectiousness with which Draymond Green plays, it impacts everyone around him. I love that.
And so he hits both. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Now the pass to Okoro. Smith outside. Dishes it to Garland. 18 feet out. Rebound by the Bulls.
Just a cold shooting night. Needs to try to make it into the basket.
Green kicks to Vucevic. Here's the great one. Guarded by Garland. Count it. Good. 20 points for the great one.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
To the paint, Smith. And just miss after miss right now. Chicago leading by 22. The players you see here contribute as much on D as they do at the other end of the court. A list of the steal leaders among point guards. You look at the great one. Opposing teams always need to know where he is on the court.
And with these guys, they are always going to give you an equally outstanding effort at both ends of the floor. I mean, it takes very aggressive defense to put up steal numbers like that.
Yeah, I think that's the mentality they have when it comes to defending. Aggressive. They don't let up for 1 single second at that end of the floor, and they're always looking to cause you discomfort.
And he's good on the second. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now, here's Garland. He's guarded closely.
Oh, my goodness. Off his feet in a hurry. You love to see Jalen Smith play with aggression in the paint.
Vucevic a screen on Garland. The great one passes to Dosunmu. That one, no good. Good D by Mitchell. Kicks it out to Garland. This one for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Green's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Dosunmu, the pass to Green. Green with a screen on Garland. And the call will be against George Niang. That is his first foul of the game.
And still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
Now, here's Dosunmu. 16 points for him.
Boy, the lateral quickness of Donovan Mitchell. What a solid defender.
Kicks it to Garland. From about 16, good. Garland's got 5 points in the quarter.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Karis LeVert's checked in for Cleveland.
Coming onto the floor for your Cavaliers, number 3,
Here's the great one. He's got 21. Vucevic, a screen on Garland. Drives to the hoop. The great one with the bucket. The great one's got 23 points. The Cavaliers trail by 21. Now LeVert, still without a basket. There's a good screen. Down low, it's stolen by Green. One-on-one here. Stolen by LeVert. Garland with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. Pass to Smith. Great D that time from Green. Pass to the great one. Outside, Green. Now, here's Dosunmu. He's got 16. 4 on the shot clock. Over Mitchell. Dosunmu's shot is off. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Back to Garland. Tries from 10. No good off the back of the rim. Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 16-7 run. Dosunmu's shot's good.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
Cleveland's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Now, here's Mitchell. 7 points in the game. Inside, Smith, and then Smith with the dunk.
That's just big-time playmaking ability from Donovan Mitchell. This guy working the defense to create a shot opportunity.
Vucevic, a screen on Garland. The great one passes to Vucevic, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Vucevic has got 19 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Well, I'll tell you, I love that he's not afraid to take on the size mismatch there, Greg. Doesn't matter, just make shots.
For Chicago, they have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2. And that one misses. And you think about the All-Star game last year, Greg, some concern about the lack of competition. It worries me. Does it worry you?
Kevin, it's not ideal. I think it's worth asking what could give the players more incentive to win, whether that's money or something else we can think of.
Now, here is Smith. 8 points for him. There's Garland. Mitchell trying to free himself.
How fast off the floor is Darius Garland? Just showing you that tremendous leaping ability.
Green, the screen. Here's the great one. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Garland attacking. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Vucevic in, and his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor and looking for more. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Bulls?
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Here's the great one. Darius Garland picking up that last basket. Picked by Vucevic. to the middle. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Vucevic has got 23 points.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
The three from Garland. It's hauled in by the Bulls. The Great One's got 7 rebounds in the game. At the elbow, Vucevic. Out left to the wing. 17-foot shot on the way. Cleveland's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Outside Garland. Smith with a screen on Green. Garland the pass to Smith. The open shot by Okoro. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Okoro's got his second basket of the night. Here's the Great One, guarded by Garland.
2 minutes.
The Great One passes to Green. Here's the Great One. Shoots a fader. Again, Chicago.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
Tip and tip out. Please welcome to the floor, your Cavs powerhouse dance team.
So for the Bulls, Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Draymond Green. And DeMar DeRozan subbed in for Dosunmu. This Cavaliers squad is struggling. Passes it to Garland. .132 left to play in the third. And good that time. Garland's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Here's the Great One, guarded by Garland. Outside, White. Shot clock at 5. The pass to the Great One. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. The shot by Williams, no good. Cavaliers shooting from the field, 44%, not bad. Pass to LeVert, and here is Lyles. There's the dish to Garland. Always going up for the alley-oop here. LeVert with a wide-open look. Buries the long-range jumper. LeVert's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The Bulls leading by 20. Williams, a screen on Garland. Over to the wing. The wide-open look here for Vucevic. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Mr. Vucevic has elite range for a big man. He will punish you from downtown if you let him.
LeVert the pass to Lyles. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. He kicks it to Garland. Tries from 10. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. It's good. White's got 5 now.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
And so it's Chicago, holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Let's take a listen to a recent huddle from Coach Billy Donovan.
Keep guarding now. We're doing a much better job defensively. We've eliminated second shots, which is great, okay? Keep that going.
Playing solid defense, taking care of the backboard. High priorities for Coach Billy Donovan.
And I think the communication has been terrific here. I mean, the guys came prepared to do whatever it takes tonight, and Coach is making some really good adjustments.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the court for Chicago to start the fourth, we'll see DeRozan and Williams playing it forward. White is out there with the great one, and it's Kornet in at the center filling out the middle.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And it's LeVert missing. And it's Williams with the ball for the Bulls. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Outside, White. And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Porter. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Well, we know that scoring in the league, Doris, has been on the uptick this era. Do you see that trend continuing?
It's hard to imagine, Kevin, that it won't unless the league makes an adjustment to bring a little bit more defense back into play. That is something you've heard Steve Kerr talk about. Have we tilted the scales too much to favor the offense? We'll see what happens.
And the first one at the line is good. And Greg, you talk about rim protection. Porter against Ball. Porter passes to Mitchell. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
Boy, you can see his struggles from the field, and I think it's really starting to get to him.
Ball from long range. Here's Kornet, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Kornet's got 4 this quarter.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
No doubt those extra possessions can really add up against you when you do not take care of the defensive glass.
Now, here's Porter. The wide open shot from Strus. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. The Bulls have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. They set the pick. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Both free throws good from the great one.
And he's made more of an effort here to put pressure on the defense in the second half and create some contact and free throw opportunities.
Now, here's Strus. LeVert from outside. And it's the great one with the rebound. The great one's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Here's the great one.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Donovan Mitchell, his first 14 foul. At the line for the Bulls, number 86, 2 shots.
That's good from the great one. A different look now for Cleveland. Smith checked in for Max Strus. And it's Garland in for Porter. He hits both from the stripe. Here's Mitchell. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
That one rolling around and rims out.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
That one drops for him.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Garland against Ball. Mitchell passes to Okoro. Outside Garland. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Here's Kornet. Pass to the great one. 6 on the shot clock. Williams' shot is off. The Cavaliers' shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Garland with it. Passes to Mitchell. And here's LeVert. Smith finds LeVert. Now Mitchell to end the drought. Offensive rebound. Smith got a piece of it, and he's able to get it back. Yep, that one goes. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Chicago. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Here's the great one. Now Ball. The pass to the great one. The fader. Again, Chicago.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over to open teammates.
Now, here's Mitchell. Outside Garland. Back to Smith. LeVert in the corner. Outside Garland. Okoro kicks to Mitchell. From the arc. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
Ball feeling it out a bit. For 3. Drills it from outside. Ball's got his first 3 points of the game.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Out of hand on it. They retain possession. The tray. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Tuesday, they'll head home to take on the Charlotte Hornets. Then on Friday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Indiana, going up against the Pacers. George Niang, he's checked in for Caris LeVert. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Chicago. Pass to Okoro. Jacks up a 3. And it's the great one with the rebound. The great one's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. And that one's good, Caruso.
And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
The 3 from Garland. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his 4th assist in this one. Ball kicks to Caruso. Outside, Ball. And the Bulls, another 3.
And no doubt the release point is a bit unorthodox in terms of Ball's shooting technique, but man, can he slingshot it home from deep.
Now, here's Okoro. Here's Smith. He dishes it to Garland. Clock at 6. And it's blocked. And they'll keep possession. Okoro shot is off. Chicago's gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the 4th quarter. The great one passes to Kornet. Here's the great one, guarded by Garland. Outside, Ball. Lets it go with a 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And Ball has tremendous confidence in that shot. As soon as the pass hits his hands, he's ready to pull up.
Now, here's Mitchell. Drills the 3-pointer. Mitchell's got 6 points in the quarter.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
1:44 left in the fourth quarter. The great one passes to Cornette. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Taking 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so it's Cleveland with it. 1:33 left to play in the final quarter. Ball's knocked loose. And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's hauled in by Cornette.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Chicago.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for the great one.
Boy, I think you could pick about any area of this basketball game and feel like he excelled in it. He was a dominant figure at both ends of the floor and finishes with a triple-double. What an unbelievable performance.
Here's Mitchell after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Here's Okoro. Knocks down the 3-ball.
This is something they could really use from Okoro, guys. Has to hit enough threes to help stretch that defense.
Here's the great one, covered by Mitchell. Here's the great one. Another one falls for Chicago.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've got hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
Now, here's Garland. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Excellent D there from Ball. Here's the great one. Fades away. And it's Chicago scoring again.
You know, he had room to operate, but added a little fade on that shot just for good measure.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.